guys. And I know we have a few minutes before the delay because there's a delay here, so you can hear me in the background. So let me turn the sound down here. Unfortunately, it seems that the problem is that the stream that I'm looking at on the dashboard and the stream that's live now is not the same stream. So let me figure out what's going on with that. We got two streams. One that is the live one, which is, let's see, what is going on with this? It's got the same stream keys, just for some reason I'm not getting the right stream for some reason. So let me go to live now. Apparently this is the stream I'm watching. But for some reason, this one, you can't see me. I'm off camera, guys. So if you wonder where I am, you'll know. There's the couch. For some reason, the other link I uploaded the key to you guys. You didn't get it. I'm gonna re-share it out to everybody again because you obviously got the wrong stream information. And so obviously you can't see me, I'm off camera. So let me quickly just post this update here. This was supposed to start, and I did post the information, but for some reason the wrong key, the wrong stream got the key, and then this stream is a different stream. So I'm gonna post it to the right stream to key so the right people can find it. I don't know why I did that. I just did it that way. So you can see my couch. You can see that the colors look much better than they did in the past. It looks much nicer. We're using FMLE for this, and that's what we're using. I'm gonna make sure to post the right link to the right stream. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. This thing is notoriously stupid. It does things with keys. I don't know why it does it. So I'm trying to post the right link to the right stream, the one that's the right one, so you guys can find it really quickly here. And Twitter says I already got it up there. Then Twitter's gonna just have to accept it. It's not the right. Yeah, apparently they accepted that one. Okay. So. Okay, so on this stream, which is different than the other stream, let me get back into the picture so you can see me now. That's better. Now you can see me. Of course, there's a delay from when I'm actually sat down to the time you guys see me. And the reason that is to allow for the system to buffer the video. Now I know some of you are going to want to talk on the phone, and I do know that, but I really would be honest, I really rather we don't talk on the phone. I know Darlene has talked to me on the phone at this time of night, and I know a lot of other people have wanted to talk to me today, and I wanted to explain what happened, why we weren't on at 5 o'clock. I was emotionally really depressed, okay? I've had an absolutely miserable day. I mean, miserable emotionally, not so much physically. And so I was feeling really crappy. And so oh yeah, I forgot to start the other stream on the other computer. So let me go get that started too before I get too far ahead. I think the screen's a little too dark. I'm gonna just have to lighten this up just a tiny bit here. second. Okay. And we have one watching now, and but the one person watching is going. Um. Okay, I'm gonna look. We will mostly be doing online questions today, but I'm also may take a few phone calls later. Okay, so let me let the cat out and let me check the online screen. It looks pretty good. It's a little dark, but yeah, definitely it's a little dark. It definitely is a little dark. Let me. Alright, let me bring this up to the camera too. Okay, looks good. And that looks, no, it looks a little washed out. Now it looks a little washed out on this one. Alright, so, gotta find a happy trade-off between two. Okay. Okay, looks good there. You're right, let's go. Well, as I said before, I forgot to start the other tape recorder. There's been a lot of things going on, and the last few months, and let's check my scene in the camera here. And so I, oh yeah, I forgot to start the other stream on the other computer. So let me go get that started. Okay, so anyway, here's what happened. I went shopping to get some snacks for tonight for dinner, and I was. Sounds pretty simple, right? You know, put my debit card in my bra, go down to the Cumberland Farmsco Street, pick up some things, which I did. I picked them up, paid for them with my debit card, came back home. I had a receipt, but I didn't have my debit card. I knew I put my debit card in my bra. So obviously I said, OMG. I said, now I gotta go back. I gotta go look again for my debit card, which I looked everywhere. I looked high, low, everywhere on the street, everything, because I know it's very close to the street. No debit card. I had to call the bank's emergency report lost debit card number, and then tomorrow morning I had to go down to the bank, which is today at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, to get them to send me a new debit card ASAP. Right now it's only like $10 in the bank, which is like in my checking account. So you might say, do that, just write a check. Yeah, right, except Cumberland Farm Stores and take checks, see. Now, so I think maybe it was Mother and God and the divine wisdom that basically lost the card, so I couldn't spend any more money until the money comes through from the sale of my T-Mobile stock, because Loyal 3, which was doing the Loyal program for T-Mobile, is closing the program on May 16th. So they said to me basically, well, you have three choices. One, you can cash it out, sell a share stock outright, and we'll transfer your money to your existing checking account or to your check. Well, I already had a checking account, but it wasn't on file, so I put it on file. And as I said, fine. So I sold it. So I made like $15 on my share. When originally starting price from when I first got from T-Mobile around October of last year or November. So I made $16 on that share. I know that's not a hell of a lot, but it's better than nothing, right? Because I need it this month because I have to pay extra on the credit cards. So that's what happened. I got the credit card, and it's gonna be paid. I got the bill for my first Capital One, which isn't too bad. It's the usual amount, $45, $50. I usually pay, but anyway, it's the first premiere that is a showstopper. I haven't gotten it yet, but I got a feeling it's gonna be pretty high, along with PayPal credit. So, I said to myself, all right. So the first thing tomorrow is I gotta go down to the bank. They're open from 8 to 12, or 8 to 1. I gotta go down there. I gotta report the card lost so that the card manufacturer can issue me a new one, which could take about a week to get. Okay, so now if the renter's rebate, I mean not the renter's rebate, if the stock money comes in, it says 1 to 4 days. If it comes in, say like midweek, I'll have close to about $75 in my bank account with my checking account, which would be great because, like I said, I could pay some bills, and that's what I wanted to do. As far as what happened yesterday, I have to admit that I I think me and Dory kind of overreacted. But you know what? This thing, I hate to say it, is part of the problem. Oh, that would have been nice if the card was under the phone. Sorry, I already left. But this is part of the problem because this doesn't have a jack on it to connect right into our mixer panel. And I'm thinking of hacking this to add that kind of feature to the system so that we could actually connect that right to our mixer. Since it's one of those fancy electronic phones, connecting it up is not going to be a direct plug-in thing. It never is, because it's just the nature of electronic phones. They don't just plug right in. They are, of course, usually using a proprietary software and tends to do strange wiring and things like that. But I have opened these Berlin phones before, so I know what's inside them. And see what I'm saying? Pretty simple. For those of you who may not have seen or known about this live stream, because it is kind of impromptu, if you click on the bell and you subscribe, you will get notifications whenever something's coming up. Whenever you see a live stream, it will be on that bell. Okay? I screwed up on getting a live stream set. I set the date up right and everything. But for some unknown reason, the YouTube software kind of created a wild goose chase of stream information. It created a 1:30, then it created a 2 o'clock stream, and they had this stream, which was the most way spontaneous on the fly stream, which no one really expected to see. I originally was supposed to be the 1:30 stream, and then somehow there was a 2 o'clock stream in there, and then there was a right now stream. Okay, so if you think you're confused, you're not the only one. It was just really just confusing for everybody, me included, because by the time I got done looking at what was going on with YouTube, I was like, say what? Why is there 3 future live streams, and now at 1:30 and at 2 o'clock in the morning? I was totally confused. I didn't know what was going on here. I got people hoping to talk to me at the 1:30 stream, and I get comments coming up on the 2 o'clock stream. In other words, it's like the great Almighty has scattered the flock. Nobody knows where everybody is. So obviously I said, oh my God, I'm going to have to post a link and update the information so people get the right streams, because obviously they don't know. They don't know what stream's the right stream because it's got the wrong streams are being posted at the wrong time, so everybody get all confused. So If you are on the wrong stream and you wonder where my broadcast is, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why YouTube did that, but that's what it did. So unfortunately, it confuses you and it confuses me. So what I'm gonna do right now, let me switch this camera over so we can see more of me, and we're gonna go switch so you can answer your online questions today. That was the main topic for the video. I was gonna answer your questions. Let me see. Let me do it this way. I got it set for automatic because it's getting dark in there. It's a different room, different lights. Okay, so unlike the Google Hangouts over here, this one doesn't crap on our video so much. Unfortunately, I did not know I was going to be using this. I didn't know I was going to be having all these headaches. So, we're going to start by letting people know we are now taking online questions. Okay, now what I can do is I can send a link to the others. They got the wrong stream. I'm going to send them the link. So I'm going to log into their stream numbers. Okay. Copy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start by going into into the wrong streams and pull the correct streams so they can find them. Because I'm sure they're all confused as hell. I know I am. I don't know why YouTube system did it this way. It totally confuses me. Events. By the way, for those of you who do not know, you can actually, let's see, that's the live now one. Let me go to upcoming streams. Obviously, somebody's sitting on the upcomings. Yes, I'm going to post the links to them here. Okay. And actual live stream is here at Command V. Alright, so that those people know they can go there and watch it on the right computer so they don't feel like they're getting all screwed. So let's go back to the main guys here, gals, on the Mark stream here. So let's start with if you have any questions, okay. And hopefully the people who are watching now will see that comment. And okay. Does anyone have questions? Okay. That's a good question. Does anyone have questions? Yes, I have questions. By the way, I found a unique micro USB power adapter for plug on it. I have never seen in my dear life. It looks like a micro USB plug, but unfortunately, It's for a Motorola phone. And a power supply is 12 volts. So now the question is, what kind of plug is this? Well, here's a fact, it's definitely not. It definitely is not a micro USB plug. It's too big for that. So, this must have been made back when Motorola and all cell phone companies used to use their own funky little plugs. It kind of looks like a micro USB plug, but it's not micro USB plug. So I don't know where it came from. This chair makes me nervous. One day it's gonna crack in half and go boom. Yeah, I think you're right about that. So right now I'm not seeing any questions. This does not surprise me, I suppose. It's just that you guys are, of course, one person's obviously happy to see the videos live. Much happy to oblige, my dear friend. But the problem is I'd love to see you guys ask the questions. So let me add this to our playlist, since we know this is the 2007 Snow Queen broadcast. So yeah. Okay. And all right. We are gonna take some phone calls. Okay. We are now going to take a few phone calls. Alright, so we're going to switch over to the other desk, so we can take the phone calls. I don't really have to move the camera that far, actually. I can just rotate it over. It's good, I think. I just do it right. Because I don't want to. Well, I might have to focus it a bit. Okay. Okay, so turn the ring around, and let me see what the picture looks like. Alright, see me rotating the camera. Okay, let me see what it looks like in the shot there. Okay. And so we're gonna take a phone call tonight. It's late night. I don't expect too many people to be up at this time of night. So you're probably asking yourself, is Michelle, why the hell are you up? I'm up because, as I said, I have to go to the bank tomorrow. I have to take care of the debit card thing right away. Because if I don't, we are not going to have the money to work with. And so that is the reason. So, but for those of you, like, some of you, I know, like, Sasso got upset because one time I said that I was gonna, these spur of the moment things. Normally when I do a spur of the moment broadcast, I need to explain one thing to you. Usually it happens pretty much when it happens. Okay? Alright, so let's talk about some news while we're waiting for some phone calls tonight. The phone number is 860-738-8463. Again, that's 860-738-8463. Please, you know, we'd like to talk to some of you guys. I know some of you guys are legitimate callers. I know a lot of you want it to be legitimate callers, so, you know, we're not. Me and Lumi have discussed this over, you know, yeah, we prefer the online chats, but you guys seem to like the online calls too, so it makes it kind of harder. Because I try to satisfy everybody, and it was a challenge to do that. So, what's funny with the debit card thing is we can't find it anywhere. No, it wasn't on the street, it wasn't in my apartment, it wasn't in the bedroom, it wasn't on the floor. It was like the card evaporated to went to some alternative dimension or something. Nobody knows where it is. I mean, me and Lumi both scratched our heads and went, where the hell did it go? And it doesn't make any sense. It's not in here. It's not CVS. I mean, it's not at Cumberland Farms. It's not here. So where did it go? And we couldn't come up with an answer. Like I said, it was almost as if it entered into another dimension and it's sitting in somebody's interdimensional lost and found. But unfortunately, I don't know if that's really what happened, but it's certainly not here. We looked everywhere we could think of, including we did our best to think outside the box, including wondering if we accidentally threw it in the refrigerator along with some of the things we bought from the store, which we didn't. But the money that is coming from the Royal 3 is going to be a real asset because seems like the screen looks pretty good on this. Yeah, it does. So anyway, are we gonna have Lumi, are you gonna have a live stream on Monday? Yes. And I'm using the same software, so praise the mother God that it goes good. Green. Great. And I still wonder what exactly happened, why the stream, the 130 didn't start, and this one was a totally alien stream started. I don't know. Why did my debit card disappear? Well, I think we know that. Probably fell out of your wallet. Probably fell out of my bra. Never mind my wallet. Well, listen, it's just my bra. Okay. So that's pretty much it. And Floopy Kitty is getting a little dirty again. I'm gonna have to see if I can bring a Floopy Kitty and the other plushies down to somebody who is a specialist at cleaning the stuffed animals and removing the dust and stuff from them. I know there's a couple ways to do it. One way is that if it's really grungy, you can take the stuffing out and restuff it again. A little bit more excessive, but then again, it might work. Oh, by the way, is Dory still gonna move in? We are negotiating that right now. So yeah, it's still possible Dory might move in. So, you know, just let you know that and everything. And I see I got two emails. Of course, one from YouTube. YouTube. Okay. One is the message for Lumi. Yep. And the other one is a message to me. Let's talk about the weather because, like at DAP 2030, he said that things overall in the northern climates and also earthwide, is temperatures have dropped a lot, and we're seeing much colder temperatures than expected. I watched a brief forecast from a headline from the Weather Channel that said that this summer's supposed to be hot. I don't think so. Right now outside, by the way, is 8 degrees Celsius. It is cloudy. It's not raining yet. Feels like 6 degrees. And expected high tonight is today is going to be 15 degrees. It will be partly sunny. Well, actually, it looks like it'll be mostly cloudy. It looks like, but high 15, a low 4. Sunday will be high, partly sunny, a high 18, a low 5. Monday it'll be 18, a low 7, and it'll be partly sunny. So when does the temperatures really get toasty? Well, they start, you see, Sunday says 18, Monday says 18, and then as of Thursday, it's going to be a chance of thunderstorms, a high of 23, a low 11. I don't see any 30 degrees Celsius yet, although I would suspect it's very possible that we could start to see temperatures like that pretty soon, but I hope not, because if it's too warm then I'm in trouble, but that's just me. The interesting report has been put out that diet soda, if you drink diet soda every day, increases your risk of stroke by a significant number, by 3 times. So 300% chance of lethal stroke if you drink diet cola every day. Now, I don't drink it every day. I never really got into everyday soda drinking because I frankly always thought it was kind of stupid to drink soda that much because, you know, the sodas are full of things like sodium and aspartame and phosphoric acid and caffeine and caramel color. They say it's more toxic than high fructose corn syrup. It may be. But both are artificial sweeteners. One's a non-nutritive sweetener, that's the aspartame. And one is a nutritive sweetener, which is high fructose corn syrup. And the problem with that is aspartame does some really nasty stuff to your body. If diet soda gets warm, it starts to break down into formaldehyde. You may not know that. Regular cola doesn't break down into formaldehyde. Now, formaldehyde is used in preserving of laboratory specimens. Anybody who ever was in science class in middle school and dissected a frog or another amphibian will probably know dang well what formaldehyde smells like. Um, they use it for the preserving of the laboratory frog that you'll be taking apart. Um, and it's icky. Okay. I always thought that I always thought uh, it's strange that we make these non-nutritive sweeteners out of something that's so doggone toxic. It's scary that we make things like that. But the thing is we do, and another interesting thing that is considered toxic, according to the courts in Italy, it says that cell phone radiation can indeed cause brain tumors. Uh, how did the Italian government come up with that answer? It's not exactly necessarily false. Um, we all know that many newer cell phones now are invoking the frequencies that are, um, for example, some cell phones are going high as 2.5 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz for using LTE. Wi-Fi 802.11 AC. 5 gigahertz being the 2.5 gigahertz for 802.11 B, G, and N is enough to start to scramble your brain cells. Well, they might say, but wait a second. Isn't the radiation stop on the bone of your skull? I mean, that's a good question. What about people who carry their phones next to their privates, especially men? Aren't they at risk of reproductive issues? Because that's soft tissue, and that can cause the tissue to be irradiated by the cell phone radiation. It seems that we're not really talking about that too much, about the reproductive organs and how much, especially for men, the male's testicular tissue is definitely much more exposed than a woman's ovaries and ovarian tissue, because the ovaries are inside the body and is protected, of course, by several layers of skin and muscle, and of course the pubic bone. And the men, of course, are not so lucky in that they're quietly got their nuts roasting over an electric fire with microwaves. So to think about all the cell phone technology we have. I got upset. Actually, Lumi got upset about this a couple days. Can I play a video? Of course, you can play it if you can find it. I can find it. I want to just reiterate what Lumi said a couple days ago. She talked about technology, and I don't have a lot of cell phone power on this thing, so let me just jump to the good nitty. Let me just jump to the juicy bits here. So I'm gonna start at about 25 minutes, something like that. 25 minutes. The video was supposed to be on respect, and it certainly is a valid topic. Okay. So, and that's what we talked about, and I wanted to kind of get onto that issue. So let me jump over here. It was about 22 minutes in. Yep. Of course, YouTube doesn't make it easy to find stuff, does it? You would think they would have some kind of way you could add indexing to this so that you could find things. You kind of do, just not really good. Alright, I'm going to play the whole rant from beginning to end. It's not that long. Okay.
Alright, this little guy, he says, okay, what is the difference between a Boy Scout and a you.
What was that?
Who would be an asshole? What are you, still dead?
Do I press the DND and let the phone ring for a little bit?
No, I want to answer these people, and then if they get rude to me, I'm just going to get rude right back. Hi, can I help you? Because I don't like her attitude. How you like that?
Sorry guys, I have to laugh at this somewhat.
Okay, have a nice day.
Dory, come on over here for a second.
No!
I want you to come over for
No,
a
I'm
second.
not.
I want you to come over here for a second for a reason.
Why? Tell me why.
I want you to tell the people what you think about their behavior, because I think they have to see a face when they say it.
Well, they know how I feel about it, so they don't want to know how I feel about it because it ain't going to be nice.
Well, that's okay, as long as it's polite.
As long as it's fine, it's
As long as
complete.
it means you choose terms of service, you can be as mad as you want. But, you know,
All right, this guy, this Lou says, what do you callers flying Jew?
smoke. Ask who this, why are some of the callers being so nasty?
No, I'm going to say, the topic is
Respect. It was always the whole topic from the beginning.
respect.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. That's what it means to me. Very simple. You know, you
Thanks
guys,
to Eastern U.S. for that one.
you know, I'm going to say one thing now. Maybe Dory doesn't want to shoot her mouth off, but I certainly will. Let me tell you something. You got people who are dedicated and do these programs, and
Here I
they
go.
bust their tail to make it happen. And when they bust their tail to make it happen, some of you people are very ungrateful of the fact that the people come out here and do these programs, despite the fact that they have to do housework, despite the fact that they have to do laundry, despite the fact that their back hurts, and you're sitting there and you're talking crap and stupid stuff, and you wonder why we get all frustrated. That is what Dory was feeling, but Dory was too polite to tell you.
He breaks his lips.
You know, cool it. Cool it. No, I'm not going to cool it. For the last time. This channel, this show, was designed by Michele to be a way to create positive dialogue between the two sides. That never happened.
It's true.
Majority of the topic of all the dross that comes through here, only maybe one out of a million phone calls is on the topic. That's disgusting. And it's almost always the younger generation of people doing it. Don't ask me who they are, I don't know. But they sound like they're the same group. Like the one last caller saying that we were interrupting their show. Excuse me? Interrupting your show? I don't have any control over how YouTube does the radio frequency allocations or whatever they do. But the point is that there's no practical way for us to interrupt your show.
Right, that's a good
Okay?
point.
And I'm just trying to tell you, it's for the last time, either be courteous to the on-screen people who are trying their hardest to do the best they can with despite their handicaps, or get the hell out. Okay? And the same applies to my channel. If you can't respect the staff that who try to do a good show, and you act like a bunch of children, it's not wrong before somebody's gonna say, I'm not gonna take any more of your phone calls. Thanks.
It's funny because the phone's on right now. Yes,
And
it
I'm
is.
sure Dory would agree with me on that. I don't think Dory knows the difference between who's who. I think she knows who this difference of who's who. But some of that, even if, because I think she does agree with us. Do you agree with us or not, Dory?
Yes, I agree. I agree with Lumi said 100%.
Ugh.
I just asked this blue person to stop writing about Jewish jokes, and he still keeps on doing it. I don't know if these people think. I think they're just plain stupid.
I think the Jewish jokes are stupid and anti-Semitic. And well, wait a minute now. Is Jews also Jewish? Oh,
Good question,
ask him
is it?
that.
I don't know. Well, doesn't say.
Are you Jewish, Blue? Okay. If so, he can make little jokes he wants. He's just insulting his own religious group. That's all.
That's true.
You know, Michelle, the point here is people don't realize how much work goes into making these live shows. How much money does Michelle spend every month on phone, internet, electricity?
Okay, so I think that's enough. That was basically, and I kind of got off on a bit of a tangent there that day, but I think that what I said was pretty valid. And I think what Dory said in the follow up that you did, which was the, let's see if we can get to that one. That was called, In Our Defense. In Our Defense. Okay, so now I gotta find Dory in this video. And Dory sat down with us, so let's see if we can find it now.
Hey guys, today you can't because they can't go through because the door's locked. If you understand that, and that sucks because Winston and Torrington.
We're talking about we felt bad for the legitimate callers, the ones that never did anything wrong, that never got a chance to call in
People that are doing it.
because they never got a chance
So
to.
mad at everybody because I was.
Okay, so
literally have committed suicide. I think I
I
would
want to
literally
get to this
have
point here too, because it was.
committed reset at the time.
How do you go back that way?
Hey, you came to wait a little bit. Sorry, what's going over here for a minute?
To the fact that I didn't want to come and sit down with you, but Michelle talked me into it. Michelle has a lot of equipment. She puts a lot of effort into what she does. She also loves to do it.
But I also have a big problem with my hearing.
She has a big
Absolutely.
problem with her hearing.
Yes,
and
we
Dora
did.
has a big problem reading a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and I do that too. But I just want to say, I mean, I could be sitting next to Michelle here right now, and I can ask her a question, and she would say, "What?" And then I would have to repeat myself, and she still wouldn't hear me, and that's frustrating to me. But I know. Let me finish, Michelle. I know that's Michelle's disability. I understand that it's her disability. Yes, it's frustrating. But you know what? You don't have to be rude to her and call and make fun of her show. And I believe that's what some people are doing. And I know, my personal opinion, I think it's one person calling in and making up
Might be,
names and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Or
Right.
two people.
And I just hope it's really not the person who I think it is.
But don't forget too that part of Michelle's problem, her ears, has nothing to do with her ears.
But
It has to do with her Asperger's.
yeah,
You see, Michelle's brain is like an old PC that doesn't have enough interrupt processing capability. In other words, if Michelle is doing something and she's thinking about something here, Dory can be sending interrupt requests all she wants, but Michelle's brain doesn't get it until she looks back and then sees the interrupt request several microseconds later, and then by that time Michelle's only getting the tail end of what Dory said. And that's what Michelle has to
That's
say
very
what,
true.
is
Very
because
true.
she missed the original cause of the interrupt.
and I feel that Michelle sometimes gets to the point where she wants to give up on doing her videos. But you want to know what? The videos are all Michelle and Lumi half.
Right.
If they didn't have these videos to do every single day, and her vlogs and all the other stuff that she does, the live shows, Michelle would probably be laying in her bed all effing day and sleeping.
I think I'd be dead.
You know?
Oh, I really do. I think I would literally have committed suicide years ago.
What I'm saying is, people, please don't disrespect her, because she would give her shirt off her back, or I should say her dress,
Right. Or a top, anyway.
or a top, anything, for anyone. So, and tonight was the last straw for us. That really,
It was kind of the last straw, but I think the two of you guys will work this out eventually. Let's talk about that real quick, since obviously no one else is really. Well, we gotta go check the questions over there too. We do, yes. So let's go take a quick look over there and see if there's anything. I'm sure the few people that may be on right now may have finally said, "Well, let's talk about it." But you can't talk about it if we're over there. Okay, so let's start with the question. Is there any? No. We have two watchers though. We have two watchers and we are taking phone calls. So let me know. We are taking calls. 860-738-8463. Okay, so yes, we are taking phone calls right now at 860-738-8463, and should put the camera back where I had it because it's kind of better anyway. It's really not the greatest angle, but it sounds like we hate this job. No, he moved the camera. Oh. Um, let's see. Okay. So 860-738-8463. I'm looking to talk to a few people that joined us a couple times late at night. One of them, her name is Darlene. But you know, that was on a Sunday. It was Easter. Actually, it was early Monday morning, and so she called and to the show, and it was an unexpected phone call when we were doing some diagnostic testing. We didn't even publish the listing because at the time it was testing, right? And so we kind of again would like to talk with you and share with you and learn from you. But you know, like Dory said, and I mean what she said was very valid. And I'm gonna play some more of this because it really speaks a lot of what's going on.
made Michelle angry. And I believe it made Michelle and Lumi a little upset.
I think I was the one who blew my stack more than Michelle did. Michelle doesn't seem to have didn't feel like she had the nerve to do it. I got so mad at everybody because I was listening to all this. You guys, okay, Michelle originally started this channel as a way to deal with her mental recovery. That's exactly how this channel originally got started.
Yep.
And Michelle still feels it empowers her. It makes her feel that she's doing a better thing for the world, even if it doesn't seem like much. Now, I don't know anything about the young people that are doing this, but for those who do have a little empathy for Michelle's work.
Lumi, I really don't think they effing cared. Because if they cared about anything that Michelle
I think they would have
has
spoken
said,
up by now.
I think if they said anything that Michelle has said, or the effort that Michelle puts into these videos, and the effort that she puts into them every freaking day, they would say, okay, this woman means business. That these two ladies mean that they want to show other people that there is people out there that care. Now tonight, somebody said, well, Dory, why don't you do your own show? You know what I told him? I was thinking about it, but if I got calls the way Michelle does, I will blow my top.
Oh,
I'd love
yeah.
to do something like this by myself, you know, without Michelle. But But when I feel that my feelings are getting hurt and the people that I care about getting hurt, that's when I step up.
And I have to admit, you have to have some pretty big testicles to do this.
I shouldn't say testicles. You should say balls.
Well, that's what they are.
I know, but you should, Michelle.
But the proper terminology is testicles.
But Michelle, and you.
Unless you're talking about ovaries, which is not testicles. Yeah, I know that.
My mental health recovery.
You never ever heard of me. Someone's got big ovaries. The only time you have big ovaries is if you get an cyst in your ovaries. Not nice. Not nice.
Even if you're a major channel, they get the same razzing, but they just have the ability to keep it off the channel.
Right.
So you
don't have that. Right. You don't have that because I mean, yeah, you can scan your callers, but you don't know because Michelle don't have caller ID, so it's hard to scan the calls.
It's not just caller ID isn't going to help you anyway. It's just a number. Like the unknown caller, you can have a caller ID that you want, but it's going to show up as unknown caller. How are you going to know who that is? We can't.
Right.
And then to have the same caller's robocaller telling me that they're going to keep calling me until I answer the phone. A couple times I did answer the phone, and the robocaller was still talking as if I weren't there.
That's true.
But I'm not here to talk about that particular things. But I just want
Okay,
to.
well that's all I had to say. I'm gonna go finish over doing the computer, and please, people, have respect for Michelle. That's what she really wanted.
Well, let me before you go.
That's what she wanted Michelle, let me finish. That's what she wanted her show tonight to be about.
Respect.
Live show about respect. You don't see that anymore. You don't see people respecting each other and learning and expecting, especially their parents. Kids today don't respect their parents. It's crazy. It's sad, and that's the way it is.
And it's related to that is I know there are some that do like my show, and I know there are some who did really, really feel disgusted by it. I'm sure even though they've passively been staying in the background and not saying anything,
Right.
why don't you speak up? I mean, come on, I'm sure out of 177 plus people, there must be somebody out there who feels that maybe the callers and the online chats, were a little bit, ridiculous.
All right, well, I'm going to excuse myself. Michelle, I hope that you do continue the live shows.
Okay.
That,
Now, that was a piece of the feds, and I wanted to play that because today I figured it would be a good time to have a conversation on that topic. Unfortunately, nobody right now is actually chatting, so we don't get the chatting going on, and I've been checking. And if you guys would like to phone call,
Nobody now is.
if you'd like to phone call me, as I said, the phone is on 860-738-8463. Again, that's 860-738-8463. Yeah, my back is starting to hurt, and yeah, I'm getting tired, and I wasn't expecting I was going to do a midnight show, but, or in this case, it's at 2:26 Eastern time, so I've been on for about an hour, and of course, it's not really it's not prime time, it's far from it. So, I don't really expect there's going to be too many phone calls, but, of course, like I said, I'm looking forward to your comments, and we could talk about these topics that we've addressed here. So even if you missed this show live, because it was kind of impromptu, we are going to have, of course, the show on Thursday and Friday of this week coming up. We're going to try to get those guys scheduled up using the Google software we're using here, because that seems to work better, gives a better picture and better sound, although the sound is kind of debatable at best, but you can't help that. It's just the nature of the UVC camera adapter. It's just garbage. It's cheap Chinese consumer garbage. It's not really that good. and there's no noise reduction. So it's just like a gas leak, um, and so that's the best I can do with it. But still, you know, um, I do want to have a talk with you about these topics. And so if anybody, even if you missed the show itself, speaking of the show, check to see if there's any comments on the YouTube dashboard app. See if anybody posted something late night. Yes, we will, but we got a couple here we can talk about in the comment sections that were brought up to my attention. I don't see anything at this very second as far as new comments. So let's go to some of the older comments. So we'll go view more. So let me just view the last few comments of interest. Here we go. Donna Schmidt said, "I'm sorry for losing my temper yesterday. I don't think your callers were pranksters. They all seem legitimate. I suggest you visit www.unow.com. It is a live streaming site and set up way better than YouTube and has an awesome community. If you make an account, let me know and I will fan you." Okay. What does that mean, fan me? It means that she would be on your subscription list. And I said to her, I will see what I can do about better phone patch gear. May take some time to buy it though. And then she says, then she reminds me again about the link. That's www.unow.com. And I said to her, I said, thanks, however, we need a hardware solution. I don't know if software only based would be adequate. And I'll explain why. We have two different systems recording this video. Okay, one is the PowerMac G5 with the PowerMac FS10 video encoder. Okay, that can use some sites, but they can't use Flash. Okay, because our Flash is obsolete for that, and 10.4 Fox doesn't support it. The other reason is that the other Mac is an Intel Core 2 Dual Mac, and it supports Flash and of course Google Chrome, but the Chrome is a little old, so that makes it kind of hard because the Chrome is a little older than the other software. So you get that situation with older software, older computer, and one computer that cannot even do the software that she's mentioning. So hardware-based solution will allow us to interconnect everything into the audio chain ahead of time, so that we don't have to worry about different software APIs and being incompatible one with one or the other. Plus, the audio would then be patchable into both machines, so that the live stream recording of, say, Adobe FMLE 3.2 or the other software of Google Hangouts on Air could stream it. But unfortunately, it's Unow, from what I can understand, it kind of works like Ustream. I say I couldn't remember the top of my lungs head. She did mention something about it. I think she's trying to kind of promote this product, the service. And we mentioned at one time is that YouTube is one of the many main well-known sites. It's not the only one. And I said to her, let's see. Stupid computer got stuck. No, it is. Yeah, it is. I'll go right here. I said, I said if this works with YouTube. It says, I also mentioned, it said, I cannot afford to take on more continuing debts. Hardware is you buy once. Software, like you mentioned, is a monthly expense, such as Ring Central, which is something that Google Hangouts uses, is Ring Central. It's not free. It's like $20 a month. And she says, Um, it's free. Just fire it up on your computer and press go live. Select your preferred cam and microphone. I would suggest using the iMac and iSight and camera belts built into your computer. Then, boom, broadcast to the masses with easy interaction, and there are filters for pranksters. I said, how does this work with YouTube? She says, you share to your YouTube channel that you're streaming, and it notifies your subscribers. Also, you can get paid to stream, and since they don't use advertising for monetization, there is zero copyright issues. Play all the music you would like, and you can get rid of the phone. People chat with text, or you can guest them into your videos. Both lines of chat can not be held against you if there are both lines of chat cannot be held against you if they are vile. Okay. She says, it seems like this would be a better medium for you. This channel started a blog TV, which was internet public access. I honestly think it would be easier and better for you. Plus, the community and you now is super nice. Okay. And so she asked me if I made an account yet. Well, first of all, I haven't. And I explained with the issue with the lost debit card and stuff. I'm gonna get it in a few hours and go to the bank and put a request in for the page. Jeffrey LaRogue, which also posted as Larry Corrigan, said he did not realize the digital millennium copyright laws regarding music. And I said to him, he said, I didn't realize the laws, those laws, Michele, thanks for informing me. And I said, you're welcome. A call Congress to change the Digital Millennium Copyright Act is a bit too restrictive, needs changes. Originally he posted, let's see, where is it? He said here, I spent a week working on a song for the show, for her, and she didn't even have the decency to watch or play it on her show. Actually, I did watch it. I did watch it, so I wouldn't say I didn't watch it. And it's unreal. I am over this crap. And let's see, is there more comments to that? Okay, well, here's my playlist. I said, I'm not complaining. I explained that I can't use his music without a license, but I don't understand the lyrics because of my hearing. I would like to see both a license and the transcript. The license allowing us to use is most important. Until I have that, I cannot play this music per order of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. And then, of course, Jerry Lavelle said, this is the first time I've heard a YouTube channel complain about a fan who was producing products for them to use. Wow. I looked at your channel, Larry, and I thought your song was awesome. And Kaylin Ramos said, after watching this whole thing, Michele and Dory are always so rude to viewers and callers. No wonder no one sends them any money. How ungrateful. Well, it's not really so much that we're trying to be ungrateful. It's just that, like I said, there was so many things going on that, that day, and so many things that you didn't see behind the scenes that were going on, that it was just emotionally just a bad time. And unfortunately, somebody ended up pushing my buttons, and I said things that I regret saying, and it happens, and it happens a lot, especially when you are dealing with everyday life. I mean, something that I know a lot of the younger generation, of course, that have not yet left home may not understand. But I can assure you that no matter what, we're going to do our best. Me and Dory have said we're going to try to do better. We're going to work on things now. I will look into that YouNow.com thing. But as far as the phone, we have this phone for another reason. This is our house phone. This is the first line of this one, which is the private line, is our home phone line. And the reason we have a home phone instead of strictly a cell phone is because cell phones are fragile. Just like debit cards, they can get lost, they can get stolen, they can get broken. What happens if, when you get to my age, what if you fall? What if you get hurt? I got a phone in every room in the house. That's pretty good. Okay? I can always manage to crawl to a phone if I need to call for an ambulance. There's no guarantee the cell phone will be available where I am, because I don't always keep it on my person. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And it all depends on a variety of things, from why I do what I don't do and why I do things the way I do. And like I said, we're gonna work on that. And I'm getting tired of getting sore. But I thought I would take the time to cover some of the issues that I didn't get a chance to really cover in an earlier broadcast, because as I said, I was so disgusted and I fell asleep, and then I woke up and I was like, I didn't want to do anything. I did take a hot bath though, I did wash my hair, and I did get cleaned up, so that was something else I did have to do because I was getting kind of grubby. So for now, guys, listen, it's getting late, but I'm going to look and see if there's any questions before I go, and if there is, I want to answer them before we bring off for the night. So let's take a look at those questions. Okay, no questions. So, any last questions before I end for? And now, for those of you who don't know where I'm actually commenting on, if you go right to the video itself, which I passed the link on, you will see that there's a chat section where you can ask questions. And I can give you a complete URL, but it's kind of long, and but it's called http://www.youtube.com/watch question lowercase v equal lowercase a capital X capital L N, that's lowercase n, capital W capital T capital Y lowercase w F. Is that an R? What letter is that? Capital, so capital F lowercase f and lowercase l. That's actually what the extra URL is. If you go to that location, you'll see, or if you click on the video, you'll see a chat section where you can actually ask questions. At this point, I'm not seeing any questions, so, because I want to get some sleep, because I gotta get up in about, let's see, 3.5, 4 hours from now? 5 hours. 5 hours. And, but again, I want to thank you all for watching this very late night, unusual broadcast. Lumi is doing her show on Monday. Yes, I didn't schedule it though, but I am going to be doing the show on Monday. So, Monday will be the show. Also, Michele will be doing the show on Thursday and probably Friday. Right. Alright guys, so for now, I want to thank you all for watching this, and thank you very much for being online chat with us. Until then, until we meet again,
thanks for watching this, everybody, and so let's end the session for now. Looks pretty good for video. Yep. Okay. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye, everybody.